What's up, everybody? This is Spiritual Low, and I'm back with another video. Right, I just want to talk about something that is very important, and it happens to us all the time, and sometimes we don't realize it. We don't see it how we should see it. And how that can affect us. Spiritually, physically, mentally. So we need to pay attention to these things, to these stuffs, to people like this, and we need to protect ourselves, So energies, as you know, everything is based on energies. Our bodies, ourselves, everything is based around me. Everything is based on energy. So, and law of attraction, if you know law of attraction, you know that the type of energy you are vibrating, you're gonna attract that type of energy, and the type of that's how it is. Or speak, our mouth is powerful, and people needs to be very careful with what they say, because our mouth have power to manifest whatever we say. And that's why sometimes people deal with some negativity or stuff like that, because they don't know what they say, and whatever they are cursing or whatever is just manifesting. The energy is just manifesting, and it can affect who you are cursing, or can affect you, So we need to basically be very aware of what we do. Everything that we do have consequences, and there's always just two sides, positive or negative. That's how it is, and you need to see which one is the positive one and which one is the negative one. Energies, when you are vibrating, you are in a good energy, in a higher vibration, a higher frequency. Obviously, you're just gonna attract good things because you are on that vibration. You are on that level. You're just gonna attract good things. But if you are negative, depressive, whatever, you're just gonna attract darkness, negativity, low frequency, and things of that nature, because that's the vibration you are vibrating. That's the frequency that you are on. So that's how it is. It's like a human. So you just attract the frequency that you are vibrating, and people need to understand that there's people that they have really good energy, very strong energy, and they always in a higher vibration, but they don't protect themselves, or they're just vulnerable. My bad. They're just vulnerable to the rest, the enemies, or whatever you want to call the parasites, the vampires, because there's parasites, they feed off your energy. There's vampires, they feed off your energy, and you need to be careful with that. There's people around us that they might just be around you just to feed off your energy. They are vampires, and there's people like that, there's people like that. I used to deal with people like that. They were just around me, and they were just basically just draining my energy, or just pretending, just being two faces, pretending that they are really kind, good person, but they just giving me bad energy, delivering me bad energy while they are around me. So my life cannot so I cannot basically be on my best version of me or whatever, just trying to drop you down and things like that, and such people like that, it could be could be family, it could be friends, it could be your neighbors, it could be whatever, people that they know you, and they're just trying to harm you. So with those, you need to be very careful, you need to protect yourself, and when you deal with people like that, you just basically you need to cut them, straight off, and just move forward, regardless if it is your friend or not. Chosen ones, people, the chosen ones, they are always alone, and that's for a reason. People they don't fuck with you, people, they don't fuck with you, and they hate you for no reason, they get angry at you for no reason, they don't go with your face for no reason. And this is one thing that I just realized it when I discovered who I am, because since all my entire life, people never used to go with my face, they never used to go with my face, or they always used to, they look at me, they don't know me, but they get angry, like I don't like you, and I'm just, just myself, just normal, positive, but they don't like me, they can feel my energy, they can feel my aura. It is like they can tell you are on a good energy, you are in a higher frequency, and they sometimes are jealous, they know that you are full of light, and they are jealous because they can see that you are shining, you are glowing, your skin are glowing, and they jealous, and things like that, that you came across basically in your life. That's what you start dealing with people like that, and that's why chosen ones, they always alone, they don't have friends like they should, they cut people just like this, easy, and they always, end of the day, they always alone, that's how it is, with me is the same, I keep cutting people. Sometimes I think, I believe that they are, those ones are the real ones, but later on I figured it out that they have bad intentions, or whatever they're trying to do me, I have to cut them just like that. I don't care if we've been together for more than 6-7 years. The moment that I know, that you basically, you're trying to drain my energy, or you're trying to do me something spiritually, you out, just like that. And that's what people should do, and that's what people needs to see. Not everybody we should trust, not everybody deserves our energy, because there's vampires, there's parasites, astral parasites, those entities that you cannot see, but if you are vibrating in the same frequency than them, they'll come to you and they drain your energy, or just by such things that you do, they open portals for these astral entities come and steal and drain your energy, like music, some specific musics, videos, pornography, stuff like that, it just calls that stuff, and they just gonna come and attach to your soul, and just basically trying to drain you, because that's where all these entities are, and if you see these entities, they vibrate in lower frequency, and you see what does it put you in lower frequency. You need to think by yourself, alcohol, stuff like that. That's why alcohol is called spirits. They call it spirits. You do when you get to that stage that you are really drunk, intoxicated, you start doing things that you don't even know, and the next day you don't remember, and people have to tell you, oh, you don't remember that what you have done, whatever. It looks like it wasn't even you, and it wasn't you. it was a spirit that was taking, possession. It was just possessing your body. Stuff like that. And those things that it puts you on a low frequency, that's how you open doors for those entities, things like that. And in this realm, in the 3D, you have people like this. They are vampires. They just trying to drain your energy, or they don't like you. When they see you, you just be like, why this guy is always messing about, like why this guy that always mean mugging, because they don't fuck with your energy. They evil. They in a low frequency. Or people just cannot be around you. Because you're in a higher frequency. And they cannot stand higher frequency. They have to be around the bullshit. They have to be around people that do the same shit that they do. Fuckeries, drugs, things like that. They only can be how I'm gonna say, they only fit in an environment that is the same level or in the same frequency that they are. If those of low frequency, they have to be around fuckers. They have to be around what they are on. They have to be around where is the low frequency. They have to be around where is the bad energy, the negativity, because that's where they are vibrating. That's why they're around drugs. They do all their bullshit, and they always messing about. They get drunk, fucked, whatever, and they know they cannot hack it. They cannot deal with it. But they love it. Because they love that energy. They love that disgusting energy, that low energy, and regarding with people like that, man, my my throat is fucking me up. And regarding with people like that, you should be far away. You should not even mix. They don't even deserve. They should not even dream to have a privilege to be around you. Because you here, they there. They there. Don't even give a chance to them to get inside of your field. Of your field, of your environment. Don't even get a chance of them. They don't deserve it. They bots. They parasites. They just draining your energy. They just in a low vibration. They trying to pull you to the same frequency than them. Trying to take you out of your light. And there's a lot of people like that. Or they cursing you. And people needs to be attention, because words, there's a lot of words that is cursed, especially English words, especially in English. The language English itself is a cursed language, and that's why it's not a language that we should speak. But there's people that they are born in countries that you only speak English, you have to speak in countries that they only speak English, you have to speak English. But you should just identify it and cut all those, those wicked, those words, those curse words, because if you think about it, expressions that sometimes it comes out from our mouths, it's cursed. It's just how people say a lot, something, damn it, you cursing that entity, you cursing, or like that, and people need to realize that's just cursing, and people talking about you bad about you on your back, or just jealous or whatever, that you had something that they don't want, they don't have it but they want it, or they're just jealous because you had it first, or you had the chances to get it, whatever, you know how people are, they get jealous for no reason, you know and they start talking bullshit, they start bringing curse words or whatever to you, and that energy is just gonna manifest and just gonna manifest and it's gonna affect you. That's why sometimes your life is not going on, it's not going on the path, on the way that it should be, or your doors are blocked. It's because of bullshit like this, like, people jealousy or whatever, they're just blocking your goals, blocking your achievements, blocking your doors, with that energy, with that negativity. They just, that's why it's very dangerous, things that came out from our mouth. That's why we need to realize, we need to understand, we need to think before what we say, especially when we're talking about somebody. We're just going to create an energy that, negativity, it's going to affect him, or it can come back to us. It's karma, could come back to you, and yeah, people need to defend themselves, against, these vampires, these astral parasites, against all these evil frequency, all this negativity, low frequency, low vibration, that it can affect our lives, and can, change ourselves, so this is very important, and I think that we should, keep our eyes open, see who is who, the person, because there's people here, like, they can see you about who you are. They're not spiritual like us, they don't have no gifts or whatever, or they whatever, but they can see your energy. These people that they can see your energy, they can see your aura, and they can tell, there's people that they can see, and that's why sometimes they move the way they move, and you need to be careful. So yeah, it is just just a message regarding the energies, and when people that are vampires and things like that people should pay attention to it, because I dealt with this recently again, and I didn't even realize, but I had signals, the universe gave me signals before, that I had my thoughts, my doubts, if it was this person or not, but I really like this person, and I didn't believe it, because I really, I really liked this person, I really fuck with this person into a level, and now something happened and I had the same thoughts, the universe is giving me the same message and giving me images in my mind, about that person's intention, and I'm like, you know what, this makes sense, it's time to cut. And I had to cut, whatever the universe says, our mentor saying, we have to do is the best for us. So I had to cut. So yeah, I just sharing, what happened to me recently, and just, the people can see, and just, realize, that people here in this 3D, they have, two faces, and sometimes they can read you, and they can see, your energy, and they can sometimes read your life, and you need to be aware of it, you need sometimes to, I'm not telling you to be evil, but you sometimes, for self-defense, you need to be tough, it's self-defense, you need to protect your energy at any cost, you need to be tough, that's what it is, but yeah, spiritual law, peace, I'm out.